Hello from Lifetree Law. This is Michael McDonald, your estate planning attorney. Today we're going to talk about kids protection planning. Now what that is what happens to your children if you are not around. Now we're talking about immediately after something happens to you. So I guess a good example would be, say you and your spouse went out to dinner and left your children with a babysitter and you tragically got into a car accident. What would happen with your kids? Well, the babysitter might call a few names that you left with her, but they would not be able to legally watch your children unless you provided them with the right documents. Now, that is short-term planning. Now, if she did not have a couple of names, she would call the police. And then what would the police do? They would call a state agency such as the Department of Children and Family Services, and they would watch your kids. So imagine they're going through the trauma of you not coming back, and then they're surrounded by strangers. Obviously, that's not what you want to have happen. So what you do is you plan ahead by selecting temporary guardians that live within 20 minutes away, and you select more than one just in case the first cannot be reached. Okay, also, you're going to select long-term guardians, but those are going to be people that you have already had a discussion with as far as how you want your children raised, what kind of values you want them to have, the longer-term goals. Now, this is a bigger picture of how you protect your kids. It's kids protection planning. Now, it's also going to be based upon your children and your circumstances. That's a conversation that we need to sit down and have. Again, if you have any questions, please call me at 954-661-5203. I can also be reached by email at michael@lifetreelaw.com. Again, remember, protect your family, protect your life tree.